Hey Jake, hey Jesse, how you guys doing? Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about, but I appear from my notes to have a lot to talk about the celebrity death stuff, so I'm going to jump right into that. Now, this whole talk about celebrity deaths, because we had 3 in the last week, Ed McMahon, Farrah Fawcett, and Michael Jackson. It's got me thinking about an incident that happened early last year while I was at work tutoring, and one of my students was talking about a political analyst named Tim Russert who had passed, and he's talking about this, but I'm like, okay, yeah, you have to get to work now. But then he asked me if I, why I didn't feel sad that Tim Russert died. And really, when it comes down to it, I wasn't sad about that man for the same reason why I'm not sad about Michael Jackson, the same reason I'm not particularly sad about Farrah Fawcett or Ed McMahon or any other celebrity, and that's because I didn't know them. I saw them on TV every once in a while, but there was no personal connection, so I'm not gonna feel sad and depressed over someone who I didn't know. Death is just one of those things that's occurring all around us, and you can't be all melancholy every single time a celebrity dies. It just doesn't work that way. So, and as far as Michael Jackson dying, I think really the only person that will be genuinely upset that he's dead, besides family and close friends, is that woman that was releasing doves at his last trial, the molestation stuff, and she released a dove every single time he was acquitted of a charge. I think that's the only person that's going to be genuinely upset, and everyone else who says that they're upset is going to be pretty phony and nostalgic. Jake, you even mentioned Heath Ledger, and that's an interesting one, because I remember when Heath Ledger died. It was, of course, it was just before The Dark Knight came out, and I remember people talking about that. Not that it was sad that he was a brilliant actor, but they were concerned that would somehow interfere with the movie The Dark Knight. So really no one cared that Heath Ledger was dead. I gotta admit, personally, I didn't really care for his films, with the exception of 10 Things I Hate About You, which I thought was alright, but it wasn't because of Heath Ledger that I liked it. It was, I thought, everyone in there was very good, and to compare it to Taming of the Shrew, which it's based off of, is always fun to look at. Oh, yeah, see, told you I had a lot to say on that topic. Let's see, Jake, your song, I thought it was great. I thought it was kind of depressing, but if I remember right, the little tag in there said country, so that makes it understandable why it was so depressing. It reminds me of a joke, and you guys probably heard this before, but it's what happens when you play a country album backwards. Your truck gets fixed, your girlfriend comes back, and your dog is alive again. So, Jesse, that's real crazy about the SWAT van. really, I'm very curious to know what the guy was doing. It was probably some sort of drugs, and they suspected him of having guns or something. From my observations, that's usually what the dealio is. And I hope you have fun seeing your girlfriend. That should be good, going back to the Cleve. And then to Florida. I love Florida. I went there when I was a kid. It was awesome. But then again, I was a kid and went to Disney World, and it was all like, oh my god, I died and went to heaven. So, yeah. In personal news, I just completed watching the new series of Doctor Who, and I got all these kind of comments and observations to make, but there's no one around that watches Doctor Who, so they're just stuck in my head. So I think I'm going to make a video on my personal channel talking about that. So yeah, that's all I got. So I will talk to you guys later.